We're going to start by heading to tradingview.com and starting a free trial. I use a pro version, which gives you more indicators per chart and several other things. But for just getting started, a basic account will do, and we can get started. Once you sign into TradingView, we're going to go up to this bar up here, and you're going to type in BTC USD, and then we're going to look for crypto Bitstamp, BTC USD, Bitcoin US dollar, crypto Bitstamp. And this is the graph for Bitcoin that we're going to use. If your graph doesn't look like this, you're going to want to go up here and then click candles so that you have candles like this. And you might also want to go to dark color theme. I prefer the dark color theme. And this will be our graph of Bitcoin. And this is a linear scale. So we're going to want to press Alt and L to put Bitcoin into a log scale so that the data makes a little more sense. I like to look at all of my data in log format, and you can move around this chart by left mouse clicking and just dragging, and it will drag from left to right easily. You can also use the mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. On the right hand side here, you have the price in US dollar value. We're looking at the Bitcoin US dollar graph right here. So this axis right here will tell you the price that Bitcoin has had in past times. So this axis down here is obviously time, and this just lets you know your time axis. One other interesting feature that you can use TradingView for is if you hit the shift button and you hold it down and left mouse click, you can drag and click, and you can see the percent move and the number of days, because we're on the 1 day graph. This is 83 days, and during this time Bitcoin moved 123% over 86 days. So that's a way that you can get an idea for the moves that you're making on graphs here. So the first indicator that we're going to look at is the bull market support band. So we're going to go to FX indicators right here, and then my scripts, and we'll type in bull market, and it's this one, the bull market support band 20-week SMA and the 21-week EMA. So we'll click this one, and it will show up in this bar right here, and you can turn it on or off by clicking the hide button, which is the I right here, or you can delete it by clicking this X right here. The bull market support band is going to show us when we are in a bull market and when we are not in a bull market. So for example, right here on April 28th, 2020, we entered the bull market. We got above the bull market support band right here, and you can see all throughout 2020 and 2021 up until May 14th, we stayed above this line. So this line right here is going to be a really, really helpful indicator of when things are looking bearish, when they're below these two lines right here, and when they're looking bullish and they are remaining bullish. And as long as they're above this line right here, that's a good idea that you should let your trades ride, and we are on the up and up for Bitcoin. But when this breaks below this line right here, this is where the bear market starts, and we need to keep an eye for downward trends. So as long as we're above this line, price go up. As long as we're below this line, price go down. The next indicator we're going to take a look at is the 50-day and 200-day moving average. So I'm going to go once again to indicators, and then under my scripts, I'm going to type in 50, And I'm just going to look for MA50/200, and it's by this guy right here. So I'll click this one, and that will add it to our graph. So I'm going to turn my bull market support band graph off right here by clicking the hide button, which is this little eyeball. And now we're going to look at the golden cross death cross indicator. This is the 50-day moving average. This is an average of the prices over 50 days. This is an average of the prices over 200 days. So you have a long-term moving average and a short-term moving average. And there are two things to note here. When the 50-day moving average crosses the 200-day moving average, this is known as a death cross. This is often taken to mean price go down. When the green line is already below the 200-week or 200-day SMA and it crosses above, that generally means price go up. And we can see that right here. So on May 20th, 2020, we had a golden cross up and we took off into the bull market. And then, as we saw before with the bull market support band, right around this time right here, we crossed below the bull market support band. We had a death cross, and we've been going down ever since. So one other thing that you can do is use several indicators in confluence with each other to confirm what you think is happening. So with these two indicators that we have on right here, the bull market support band and the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, we have seen the price action dropped through the bull market support band, and we also ended up with a death cross right here. So these are two indicators that the price is probably going to trend down for a while, and you should use these in your daily trading and watch for stuff like this so that you're not caught reading news articles and wondering what's going to happen and just listening to people in the media and wondering what you should be doing. You should be using these indicators here to guide you so that you have your own thesis for what you think that you should be doing. For the next indicator that I think that you should all be looking at, we're going to go to FX indicators, and then we're going to go to public library this time. And then we're going to look for Pi Cycle Top. So we're just going to type in Pi Cycle, and then this one right here by this guy is a good one. So we'll click this one. And now we're going to hide the rest of these here by clicking the hide button. And we're just going to look at this Pi Cycle Top indicator and see what it has done for us in the past. So if you look at the Pi Cycle Top indicator, you can see that it has called a top here, and we trended down from this top here. It was almost an exact top. And then once again in 2017, we also had a Pi Cycle Top and trended down into the bear market for quite a while. In 2013, we had two Pi Cycle Tops. So this is the point where it's important to use multiple indicators to confirm why you think something is happening, and don't just use one indicator. So like, for example, if we were to put the 50 and 200-day moving average on top of this, we could see that we had our golden cross here in April and went up, and there was a Pi Cycle Top, but we never got a death cross through here, so we just kept trending upwards. And then the ultimate Pi Cycle Top was here. We got our death cross, and we trended down into the bear market. So it's always a good idea to use multiple indicators to confirm what you think is happening on the charts. So in this video, we've learned how to use 3 different indicators: the bull market support band that we should see Bitcoin hold as support if we are in the bull market, and we should see Bitcoin break it if we are starting into a bear market. We've seen the 50-day and 200-day moving average with the golden cross and death cross here, where the golden cross means we're probably going up for a while, and the death cross means we're probably going down for a while. We've also taken a look at the pi cycle top and seen that it's a pretty good indicator for selling the top. If you had sold the pi cycle top throughout history and maybe thrown the golden cross death cross indicator on top of it, you would have been sitting really pretty, especially within the last 2 market cycles. You'd have sold the top almost exactly with this indicator. One thing to note about TradingView and using this as an indicator for your buy and sell signals is that these are sometimes wrong. Not every indicator is going to work every time, but these should just be one data point in your entire ideology of where you think the market is going, and hopefully these indicators will give you just another way of looking at the charts to make your educated decision. Is now a time that I should be buying, or is now a time that I should be selling? So this was a look just specifically at the Bitcoin chart, but we can also use TradingView to look into altcoin charts too. So if you just start typing, like we say ADA, we're going to look for some Cardano. You can go through here and click crypto to refine your search a little easier. So ADA, and then I'm going to type in USD because I'm looking for USD pairs for Cardano, and then this would be the exchange that the data feed is coming from. Some exchanges have listed certain coins for longer time periods, so you're going to want to find the exchange that has had the most amount of time with the coin that you're looking for listed. Binance usually has had stuff listed for quite a long time, so if we click on that one, we can see that Cardano data for Binance goes all the way back to 2017. And you can really find just about any altcoin that you're looking for, and you can pull up graphs and apply your indicators and take your market analysis from Bitcoin and use it on the altcoins as well. So what did you guys think about the video? Did you like it? If you did, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, come back and watch our next trading video.